Hey guys, we're going to talk about reviews today. Something that most of us use when we're looking to purchase a product or when we're looking to have someone help us with a certain service. So reviews are important because they kind of let the consumer know what other people have experienced with either that product or service. If someone has went to a restaurant and they reviewed it as really good food, you're most likely going to go there. If somebody wrote a bad review, you're most likely not going to go there. So reviews are really important. So how reviews work for a business is when you type in Google and you're looking for your local restaurant, the restaurants that come up at the very top say ad next to them. Those are what businesses pay to be up there. They pay a lot of money to be up there. But just below them, you're going to get the next listing. And those listings are filtered and higher on the Google search engine, meaning they have a lot of reviews, they have a lot of engagement with their website, and that's what posts them right underneath those ads. Now, in order to get a lot of reviews, you have to ask consumers to take the time to write a review or give you a 5-star rating. And for some people, they just don't have enough time in their day. And getting reviews can be hard, but it's not impossible. And especially if someone is extremely happy with the service, they're going to review you. If they're extremely dissatisfied with the service, they're most likely going to take the time and review you even more because they're angry. So getting reviews is not impossible, but for businesses, this can be difficult. And when businesses want a lot of reviews and they want that attention listing on that Google search engine because they want you to go see them, they're going to pay. And they're going to pay a lot of money. Businesses can spend a lot of money in having companies write them fake reviews and put up posts and stuff for their website. So I'm here to tell you today how to navigate through those kind of fishy looking reviews and kind of give you tips as to filter through them and pick the better reviews and the best product with the review. So first we're going to talk about reviews for products. So let's say you're looking to buy something on the internet and you're at a search engine. Let's say you're looking to buy a hairbrush or something. Maybe I need one. So say you're looking to buy a hairbrush and you're reading the reviews of, oh yeah, this one has a bigger head or this one has a longer handle. So you're looking at them and you're like, oh wow, these all look really great. And these all have, they give you the image of the 5-star review. These all seem to have 5-star reviews. So when you click each product, so say the product with the bigger head has 100 reviews on it. You're like, okay, that's pretty decent. And some of them have written out, what they've liked, and some of them just do the 5 stars and leave it at that. Then you click the next brush, and that brush has 100 reviews too. And then you click the next brush, and the next brush has 100 reviews. So you're seeing a trend there. Each of those individual products has 100 reviews. Now that's kind of fishy. The odds of that actually happening are slim, very slim. So looking at that tells me that company has bought into another company to write them the reviews. Now some of those reviews may be real. I'm not going to discredit that. And again, all of these things that I've learned is through simple observation and knowledge through listening to podcasts and different marketing things. So, but when you see a trend of something having 100 reviews, each product having 100 reviews, it's kind of weird. So when I see something like that, I tend not to believe what that product has to offer, and I'm going to go look elsewhere. Another thing you want to look for that may be fishy behavior for a product is they just leave a general review. It's not really specific, like, oh, this hairbrush was great, or it's not very specific into the needs. What you want to, it's nothing personal. It's not personalized, like, oh, I tend to have a really hard time because I have thick hair getting a brush through my hair. This product was really great. I give it 5 stars. If you see something where it's just general comments on the reviews, typically those can be purchased as well because those can anybody can write those generally and then just put them on the website and it gives them high reviews. What you want to look for when purchasing product is people's personal experiences, like I just talked about. My hair is really thick, it's hard to get through. Or people posting photos. You want to look at the photos and see what the product actually looks like in your hand, because it may be a whole lot smaller than you ever expected, or it may not be something that the picture portrays it to be. So that's one tip in how to navigate through reviews for buying a product. Now we're going to talk about writing reviews or reading reviews for services, like medical reviews for your doctor, or for your dentist, or for your local carpet cleaner. So you're going to look at those reviews in a little bit of a different light. Keep in mind, even though they're a medical professional, they can still hire people to write them reviews. And I'm going to show you how to filter through that in just a second. But one very interesting way of kind of skewing reviews, I heard on a podcast called Dr. Death. He was actually a doctor who was not a very good doctor. And I'm not going to give it away because it was an awesome podcast. But he had his patients believing he did really good work because he paid a lot of money for programs to make him seem like he did and was the professional in the field, when in actuality he was killing his patients. So if you have free time, check out that podcast because it's really good. But back to what we're going to talk about. We're going to look at reviews for services. So again, looking for reviews that kind of seem too general, like, oh, my carpets were very clean, or they were very efficient in their work, and they arrived on time. Those are great reviews. Those could be real. These very well could be real. But if you have a lot of very general reviews, it's another fishy thing that's like, I don't know if I can believe that or not. So take a look at those. Again, looking for more personalized comments. Look for human error, spelling errors. That's going to show you that that's a real person who had an experience and who wrote it out and maybe made a spelling error. That's a real review. I would look for those. One thing to avoid is questionable websites. And I'm going to have you look at some of the questionable things on the Google reviews right now. So let's take a look at that. All right, so here we're looking at a blurred out screenshot of a business that I'm not going to tell you who they are because I don't want to blow up their businesses or anything bad about them. But looking here at the business, this is what the Google page is going to give you. So you type in at Google at the top what you're looking for. I would type in the specific of what you're looking for, whether it be, your Pizza Hut, or what's another one? I can't think of it. Kohl's or whatever. On the right hand side, they're going to list you the information of where they're located, their hours, and if you keep scrolling down, you'll see what's here, reviews from the web. Now, it'll give you the Google reviews at the top that you can click, but the reviews from the web is what we're really going to look at. Because as you can see, this business has 372 votes, 329 votes. To me, that says that's a little sketchy. Getting reviews can be really difficult. Getting people to vote for you can be a little bit easier, but that's an excessive amount of number. That's an excessive amount of votes. And for me, to see this, it means you'd have to work really hard for that. Another thing that you want to look for is where they're coming from. So Press Advantage is actually one of those health marketing places where you can buy into that will give you 5-star reviews. And again, if you look right here, we have 5 out of 5-star reviews. We have 329 votes. That's what makes sense because they're buying for that. Here is actually the clinic itself. I've never seen anything like this, but it's a clinic. It's a specific website for their clinic where they have their reviews and their votes. But when I tried to find them, I couldn't really find out where these votes were or what people were saying. But still, they have 5 out of 5 review and 372 votes. So to me, if I can't find those reviews and I can't find where these things are coming from, it's not worth my time. To me, that says that you're paying for those, they're not real, and I can't really trust in what you're saying. So we want to look at what does look legit. So let's take a look at another website. Again, we have what would be the Google search over here. We have what shows up over here. And below you're going to have the hours, the phone, all that stuff. And then you're going to have, again, reviews from the web. And we have 2 recognizable sites. Healthgrades is something that grades doctors within the area. And Facebook. We all know what Facebook is. And you see their votes. They have 13 votes and 4 reviews. Much more realistic for a business to have that number. And as you see in Healthgrades, they have 5 out of 5, and Facebook has 5 out of 5. Another realistic number that you can trust in knowing that those reviews are coming from a legit source. So as we saw the comparison between the 2 businesses that I pulled up, one of them having an excess of almost 600 reviews and 5-star ratings from God knows where. And then we have another business that has maybe 8 reviews in total, something much more manageable and somewhere from sources that we've seen before, such as Healthgrades and Facebook. Definitely, I would trust more of the second option over the first option any day. Now, not saying that the first option is completely bad or terrible. Everyone's entitled to their own personal opinion. But when I'm looking for a quality product, I want to know that other people have received that quality product too, and that the business is honest. And if I can't see that on your webpage going forth from the very beginning, I'm not going to give you my service. So another thing that we want to look for in reviews is bad reviews, right? So we're all scared of bad reviews. As a business owner, I would feel absolutely terrible if somebody wrote me a bad review, but I know how to handle those things. And I understand that people have different preferences for different things, and that's okay. We're all only human. But bad reviews show the human behind the business, right? So if somebody writes a bad review saying, service was slow today, or I ordered a coffee and they gave me something else and it's not what I wanted, to me that shows the human in the business, right? Those things are not terrible reviews. It does not fully represent the whole business. It seemed like someone was just having a bad day and someone decided to write a bad review about it. But looking at the bad reviews, you want to take note of 2 things. If you're looking for reviews in a company and they have a lot of bad reviews, that is not a good thing. That means you've made a lot of people mad, and a lot of people have taken their time out of their day to let others know about their bad experience. That's not a good thing. Another thing to look at is if there are bad reviews, say there's 1 or 2 bad reviews in your listing, look at how the company responds to that bad review. There are ways as a business owner to appropriately respond to a bad review, because like I said, we are all only human and we all make mistakes and we all do goofy things sometimes it makes other people mad. Like I said, we're only human. But look and see how that company responds to that bad review. They should be apologetic. They should not be fighting back at you. They should just keep it very simple and very, very professional. And just leave it at that. If there's the constant back and forth and the arguing back and forth and a public site where people can see, that's not really a good thing, and doesn't really represent the business very well. Let's see. Also, with reviews, people writing reviews, you have to have a profile to write a review. And if a company has a lot of reviews, typically next to their profile, there's an icon where you put your face, a picture of your face. And if you have a lot of reviews where people haven't updated their profile and they don't have a real name or a real picture, those are phony reviews. Make sure you avoid those. So I know this video has been a little bit lengthy, but marketing is something I've taken a really big passion in, and I've been noticing these terrible trends of people buying reviews and posting fake reviews just to get people to buy their product, and I feel that is completely unfair to the consumer, and I just want to let people know how to make a more educated decision so as a consumer they can buy the best product or service that they deserve. If you have any questions, you can please feel free to email me yourself. Again, all of this is through personal experience and learning through podcasts and stuff like that. So anything that I've commented on is solely my opinion and things that I've learned. But hopefully through this, you can formulate your own opinion and put together a good idea of what type of reviews are real and fake. So I hope everyone has a great day. Thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to making another video. Bye.